Hallo und willkommen, ich bin Meister Lehns and you're watching Get Germanized. And in the midst of chaos and potential war, we're gonna analyze what Germany's role is at the world stage today and what realistic strategies for peace could be.
All on board, what should I do?
Ich weiß.
Today we're going to take a fresh look at Germany's position on the world stage, and we'll explore the most logical and beneficial ways for Germany to maintain peace amid rising global tensions. This is going to be a little different from the usual narrative, as we're looking at ways for Germany to preserve peace in Germany. So no war in Germany, how can we achieve that? And this is going to be just a hypothetical. This doesn't have to be right, but it's a thought experiment. If you have your own thought experiment, feel free to share it in the comments below, and also feel free to critique this thought experiment. So for this video, I'll try to set aside the conventional political rhetoric and try to focus what truly makes sense for Germany, its citizens, and the future. Let's go. Lasst uns anfangen. Understanding Germany's strategic position. Germany is of course one of the most economically powerful countries in Europe, and thus has long been seen as a leader in the EU. However, its location in the heart of Europe and its history of conflict means that Germany is in a precarious position, especially when it comes to international tensions. In recent years, Germany has strengthened its military engagement and strengthened its NATO commitments. But is this really the best path for maintaining peace? Strategies for Germany to maintain peace. Instead of simply following the status quo, what if Germany took a more independent and creative approach? For example, adopting a policy of active neutrality. Germany could, for example, follow Switzerland's policy of neutrality but with a more active stance. This would mean Germany remains neutral in conflicts while actively mediating disputes, offering diplomatic support and providing humanitarian aid. Stepping back from direct military involvement, Germany could significantly reduce the risk of becoming a target while still playing a key role in peace-building efforts. Another valid strategy might be that Germany could enhance its energy independence and its regional cooperation. This could mean that they reduce the reliance on energy sources that other countries use as a political weapon, and instead Germany could accelerate its transition to renewable energy sources like solar, wind and hydrogen, and move away from the current fossil fuels that can be used as a weapon against them. At the same time, it could form stronger energy partnerships with neighboring European countries to create a more resilient and self-sufficient energy grid. This strategy not only ensures energy security, but also promotes regional cooperation. Another strategy is that Germany could push for a pan-European security framework, and that without major power influence. So rather than solely relying on NATO, which is heavily influenced by the US, Germany could advocate for a new security framework that prioritizes European interests and promotes cooperation between European nations. This could include a reformed European defense force, which could be more focused on defending European borders rather than projecting military power globally. Germany could also become a leader in disarmament and demilitarization initiatives, so basically calling for a reduction of military spending and the elimination of nuclear weapons across Europe. By promoting demilitarization, Germany would position itself as a champion for stability and peace, and would be reducing the potential for conflicts that could draw Germany into another war. Another strategy for peace is definitely to invest in education and cultural exchange. Instead of increasing military spending, Germany could invest more in education, scientific research and cultural exchange programs. By promoting understanding, tolerance and innovation, Germany could contribute to long-term peace and stability, and that both within Europe and globally. Another smart thing would be to encourage strategic economic partnership. Germany could focus on building economic partnerships with countries beyond its traditional allies. This diversification reduces dependency on any specific partner and creates multiple channels for dialogue and cooperation, thus lowering the chances of economic coercion or conflict. It would also provide Germany with leverage in international negotiations. Germany could engage with the non-aligned movement, a group of states not formally aligned with or against any major power bloc. This could open new avenues for diplomatic influence and create partnerships with countries outside the traditional NATO-EU structure, thereby reducing dependency on existing alliances. Germany could also foster public discourse and empower its citizens. Germany should encourage open public discourse on foreign policy matters, and it should engage its citizens in the decision-making process. This could be achieved through referendums, for example on key military actions, and thus increasing government transparency and ensuring that peace remains a top priority, both in Germany's domestic and foreign policy. So what can German citizens do specifically to ensure peace within Germany and Europe? Since this is not just the government's responsibility, of course. German citizens can also play a major role in promoting peace. They could, for example, be engaged in public debates or support peace-focused NGOs, and definitely demand more accountability from their political leaders. Fostering a culture of civic engagement and critical thinking is key. Only that way Germans can ensure that Germany becomes and stays a beacon of peace in turbulent times. Please think about this. Is the conventional way the only way forward? Or could Germany adopt a more innovative and independent strategy for peace? What do you think about these ideas? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, activate the bell if you haven't yet for never missing another update here on Get Germanized, and consider becoming a patron on patreon.com/getgermanized for early access to my videos and much more. Until next time, bleibt friedlich, and apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.
We got the Autobahn speeding through the night. From Berlin to Bavaria, everything's just right. I'm with Dominic guiding, we're learning all we can. From culture to language, join the Germ fam. Cause Get Germanized, it's more than a vibe. Learning Deutsch, feeling so alive. I'm from castles to Oktoberfest, we dive into Germany's heart, we thrive.